right edge is what I want anyway, right? And then on this bottom edge right here, I want to put a rabbit down like that, thick enough for this plastic to go over, right here. So when it comes over it like that, then you understand what I'm saying? Put the little rabbit right here, and this slides down and maybe goes down that far, and then it locks together with the acetone. Because I did do a test on acetone and found out that acetone will glue this stuff together like crazy. So that's what it should look like, Mark. That's an ambrosia maple, and then the black back, and then it'll be like that on the back. And we definitely got to put some blocking inside of it before we put it together, but not real heavy body. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's got a little weight in that top, because that's a pretty good sized piece of ambrosia. But yeah, I think with what's going on right this minute, my best bet's probably just put it on there like that. And I think what I'm going to do is listen. Thank you, brother. I got a bunch of scraps of it laying around here. It's just some junk I picked up. I got all this comes from my buddy over here. He lives real close to me. I got this one here. See how nice and thick that is. To resaw. And when I cut through the center, I'll see what's inside of it, and find me if it's got anything good in it. Sometimes they're beautiful, sometimes they're not. But this one's got some potential, maybe with this going on. And then I got a wicked one right here that's got a lot of stuff happening in it. And then up through here. And then the other side is pretty strong too. So that ought to do something when I cut into it. So that one's on the list. So both of those are going to get cut and made into a top. I just use the old stretch bandsaw over there that I use. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. And Mark, I'm thinking about this. What do you think about this idea, my man? Take a piece of masking tape, okay, and put it on top of this, and then put a piece on top of this, and then super glue the masking tapes together and do it like several spots on the way around the guitar. What do you think about that idea? And to be safe and not take a chance on scarring up the plastic, maybe I should just take a little strip of tape and go all the way around this edge right here, like this, to give that a... So what do you think there, buddy? You know what I love about this community? There's people that know more than I do, and I can ask questions sometimes and get an answer. So I'm hoping you got one, brother. There you go. Well, that's the best idea I can come up with to get it to fit exact. You know what I mean? So I could put it on the mold and cut it 3/16 bigger, but actually that won't really be true, because when this plastic molded, see how thin it is right here? And then look how thick it is here and here. So according to where it is in the mold, it'll thin out sometimes. And so, yeah, it probably would. I could probably, especially if I put a piece of board on the back of it just to make sure, and hold it and do one end, and then move the clamps and do the other. That's your idea, right? What was that? It's in my way now. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I think I'm gonna put a piece of tape around the edge of it anyway to protect it from the router bit. I mean the router bearing. That was one of my thoughts. I think it'll hold it fine if I just put a piece of something on the back, to keep messing it up. So I got something right here to use to do that. Let me see if I can get my hand on it. Which one do I want? I can use something thick. Won't hurt anything at all. Look like it's made for it, didn't it, brother? Look like that thing was made for it. Matter of fact, that might be what I need to do is make it for it so it'll be there real nice and tight. Mark, that'll work, brother. That will work. I can clamp it here and cut that side, and then I can spin it and cut the other side. I think this might be the way to go. Yeah. Let's put a piece of tape around it so I think protect that bearing from getting into it. Yeah, I think you're right. And then clamp it. Let me go grab the stuff. Yes, sir. I'm grabbing tape, an accelerator, and super glue. That cam accelerator's almost empty. I better grab another one. Clamp. I've lost some clamps somewhere. Should have two more of those clamps. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go around here first. Get this piece on to protect this. That ought to help protect it from the scorching it. I hope. You know what I ought to do? I ought to roll that up onto that edge like this right here. And use that to glue to. Hey, Marco, I want you to know I appreciate you coming in, brother. I was kind of lonely. I've been by myself for a while. I had one to come in. They didn't say a word. They hung around a while and left. I just been working. I was doing the bandsaw and the sander, and I've been running all kind of stuff. I had that sander going over there, and I run the big bandsaw with a 1/2 inch blade to cut this out. So I couldn't get too precise with a 1/2 inch blade, if you know what